Well, Quincy Jones issued out an apology for his behavior earlier today. Um, he did that interview with GQ and Vulture, and he was all over the place. He said, I mean, he was wild hunted. My man came in there and was like, shoot, the Beatles with some nuns playing MFers. Michael Jackson was a thief. People were sleeping around with Brando. He was gone off the chart. Like he was doing a bucket list. So he said he had a long talk with his daughters, all six of them, and he decided he was sorry. He said they pulled him to the side and had a talk with him. So he was more, you know, sorry about his friends and, you know, Richard Pryor, some people who ain't here no more. So I'm gonna try to read this entire thing for y'all. It says, a couple of weekends ago, my six daughters, who I'm proud of, took me aside to my surprise, for a family intervention because some silly things I have said in two recent interviews, and I have learned my lesson. Let me tell you. I'm so grateful for my daughters because they aren't scared to stand up to their daddy. I am an imperfect human and I'm not afraid to say it. I am sorry and I'm not afraid to say it. When you've been fortunate enough to have lived such a long and crazy life and you recently stopped drinking 3 years ago, certain details about specific events which do not paint the full picture of my intentions nor experiences come flooding back all at once. And even at 85, it's apparent that word vomit and bad mouthing is inexcusable. One of the hardest things about this situation is that the bad mouthing and has contradicted the very real message I tried to relay about racism, inequality, homophobia, poverty, you name it. And of course, I don't want that. I've already reached out to my friends privately, but when you live a public life, you have a responsibility to be an example. And since I do lead a public life, I wanted to make a public apology. I'm sorry to anyone whom my words offended, and I'm especially sorry to my friends who are still here with me and those who aren't. These friends are like blood family to me. To my dear family and friends, thank you for your grace. Thank you for calling me out when I've clearly made a mistake, many mistakes. Even though sometimes it's difficult to receive criticism or discipline, especially publicly, I wanted you all to know I hear you. I hear all of you, and thank you. So I encourage you all to please grow with me and keep on keeping on. Love, an 85-year-old bow legged man who is still learning from his mistakes. So that is Quincy Jones' apology. Do you believe him? Do you want to accept it? It's all up to you. Tell me what you think.